welcome to another review. I've got quite an interesting one today, actually. I've been going a bit off piste with my rotation, and I've got quite a few different things on the go at the moment, which probably going to review tonight and get some videos done and ready to upload for the future. But one that I've been looking forward to trying, this is the Goteborgs BLA, which I believe is Swedish for blue. Okay, it is a white portion, but I think I might have actually finally found a white portion that I like. So it's a continuation on the 1 series. I think the 1 series was actually discontinued and then brought back. And there's a few different types, but there was a few, but the only one that Nordic Lip could get to me with my order was this one. So now they told me the others had been discontinued and it was just this one that was left. So happily I accepted, and I'm really glad that I did. Okay, and because first of all, you know, I've had 3 or 4 of these, but first of all, I do like with the white portions from Swedish Match. They tend to put them in this star formation. Okay, and now I've had a few out of there, so it's not perfect, but obviously when you first open the can, that's all the way around. All right, so because they are in a star formation, you'll notice when the pouches come, they're much thinner at one end than they are at the other, so you are going to need to fluff them up. All right, like so. Okay, I've already done one though, so here we go. Okay, now with it being a white portion, it does take a little bit of time for it to for the flavour to develop and for you to really feel the nicotine. So just to wash that down, I haven't had a beer for fucking ages. All right, and today I am actually going to indulge. So a bit of Brewdog Punk IPA. Okay, I've got some better ones in the fridge, but these are cold, and the first 3 of these went down very, very nicely. So cheers. This beer goes very, very well with this snus. So if you know Goteborgs up here, then you'll know this flavour. But what I'd love about this snus is the portion material. Now, you have to forgive me because I am actually in the home pub at the moment. But you'll notice that if I get the one that I fluffed up, I don't know if you're going to be able to see on here, but the portion material on this, please focus. Okay, you can't really see it. I can assure you that the material is thinner, a lot thinner than the standard white portion. And when you go to fluff the portion up, the tobacco is moist, but it's loose, and doesn't feel like stuck together like a lot of the white portions that I've tried do. So it's like quite easy to fluff up, and because they're 1 gram portions, they're quite healthy and they fluff up quite nicely. Because of this, you can taste the tobacco a lot better. There's a lot less paper in the way, so you get more of the taste of the tobacco, and it's pretty much as close as you can get to loose snoozing without loose snoozing. So I've not tried loose snus yet, but that is coming in another video fairly soon, I think. But what they've done with this, it is stronger. It is stronger, a lot stronger than the normal Goteborgs up here. It's 14 milligrams of nicotine per pouch, which puts it kind of in the extra strong category. Okay, but the flavour is more pronounced. It's more enhanced. So there's juniper berry, there's lavender, there's citrus, which is mostly bergamot that I can taste. But there is they say it's a lightly spicy tobacco. I think it's a bit spicier than normal Goteborgs up here, maybe because of that portion paper. But they say there's a smoky element there, a woody element there as well. Now, I have to say, the flavour is a lot more in your face on this one than a normal. But even as I have to say, as much as more than an original portion. And I'm an original portion guy. I love original portions. I'm not really a fan of white, but I do like this because the nicotine content is higher. It hits you harder. The taste is, because it's a white portion, it'll last you about an hour. But the taste is there and it's strong and it's quite prominent. The only thing that I do miss is the drip, okay, which is why I like original portions. You have to go hunting for that drip. And that can drain the flavour out. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this is going to make me want to switch straight over to white portions, because it's not. But this, as a white portion, has a lot more going for it than any of the others that I've ever tried. Now, I think I gave Goteborgs Rapier, did I give it an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10? I think my rating of original Rapier is going to go down to an 8 if it's not already. And I'm going to give this one an 8.2. Okay. Look, there's a lot more going for it than initially the original portion has. So just make sure that's properly focused in on me. I think it was, but there's a lot more going for this than the original portion has in terms of flavour and nicotine content, but it is still a white portion. Okay, now totally different to all the other white portions I've tried, and if you're not a white portion fan, give this a go because you might like it. I do, and I will probably put it into my rotation again in the future. I did only order 1 can, and I've now got to get through this as well. So, but because it's got the high nicotine content, it's like I can almost let it off for the fact that it's still quite dry when you put it in your mouth, and it takes quite a fair bit longer for that flavour and the nicotine to hit. So another positive for this is this goes really, really well with IPA. Especially your American hot, quite bitter IPAs. They complement each other very well. The juniper does come through. One thing I did forget to do was talk about the smell. Yeah, you do get some juniper and lavender. There's quite a lot of floral note and herbal note in there. It does smell totally different to the other Rapier ones that I've tried. But look, Rapier isn't the best snus in the world for me. I do like it. It has a very unique flavour and something that goes very well with some alcoholic drinks, especially gin and tonic and IPA. But it is a really, really good snus, and that's why a lot of people use it. I think there's a reason that a lot of people don't use it all day, every day, but they do keep a few cans of it in because it's nice at a certain time of night. So if you like your slightly higher nicotine content stuff, and you haven't tried Goteborgs Rapier because it's maybe a little bit too low on the nicotine for you, then this is definitely one to go and have a try with. Okay, so give it a go. I like it. I think it's a good snus, and for a white portion snus, I don't think you're going to find a better one out there. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.